Hey guys, my name is Nathan and welcome to Q&A, where we answer your questions about the Bible, the church, and really anything that you want to know. And today's question is, can a believer smoke marijuana? Of course, a believer can do anything. A believer can be a serial killer. But just because a believer can do something doesn't mean that it's a good idea for a believer to do something. So perhaps a better question is, should a believer smoke marijuana? It's both a little bit more simple and more complicated than one would think. It's more complicated in the fact that now it's legal in most states and it does have some medical benefits. And it's potentially less damaging than some other things that are legal. However, it does have addictive properties. And then to make matters worse, there is no verse in the Bible that says, "Thou shalt not smoke pot." However, there is a verse that might help us. It's 1 Corinthians 6:12. You say, I'm allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. And even though I am allowed to do anything, I must not become a slave to anything. And here's where it becomes much more simple. As Christians, what's our primary goal? Our goal is to follow Christ, not to do what we want to do, not to do whatever's legal just because it's legal, and definitely not to become a slave to anything. Our goal is to follow Christ. And as a manifestation of following Christ, it's to be a witness, to be a representative of Christ to others. And one question I often grew up with in making decisions was this: does fill in the blank, whatever you want it to be, does it enhance or does it detract from my ability to show Christ to others? So in the case of this question, does smoking marijuana, does it enhance or does it detract from my ability to show Christ to others? But even past answering that question, I would encourage you to follow these two simple steps to be able to know God's will in this. You pray about it, and you do what God says. That's it. It's really that simple. If you seek God for answers, no matter what area in your life you're trying to figure out, God will direct your path. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you later on another Q&A.